Why, oh why, oh why, every single summer, just as it's starting to look rosy, Liverpool link with several below par players when the right ones are there in plain sight for the taking. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kalvin. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and I hope you enjoy the video. By God, what a roller coaster this transfer window has been, eh? Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai through the door. Everybody's happy. Out of nowhere, the Saudis fancy taking a chunk out of our already depleted midfield. Nice one. Now, I'm not saying that Jordan Henderson and Fabinho would be the biggest misses in our squad, but I don't think it'd rub anybody up the wrong way if they were to be replaced by Kalvin Phillips. Kalvin Phillips. We've reached that pivotal moment, haven't we, where pretty much everyone in the football world, including myself, will do pretty much anything to produce something that gets them over these summer months and get us through it right to the start of the season. I can completely admit that. But Kalvin Phillips was the final straw. Not today. Honestly, it gets better. Check Decore from Crystal Palace. I don't even think he's bad. He's a decent player. But he's not exactly the brilliant injection of everything we lacked over the past season in DM, is he? Sofyan Amrabat, he had a good World Cup. Of course he did, but that seems to be pretty much all that anyone talks about in regards to Amrabat. Is he the man to take over Fabinho's trusty reins? I think not. It's no disrespect to these players, but they're just not good enough for me. Oh, and finally, my favourite, good old Ryan Gravenberch. I swear this guy is going to end up in LFC, Willy won't he folklore, isn't he, with Sanderberg, Zielinski and the rest. I just feel like he will be linked with Liverpool for the rest of his career. I like to be upbeat on this channel, and I know this all sounds a little bit pessimistic. And to be honest, had the news not broke that two of our senior midfielders were going over to Saudi Arabia, I think I'd have been alright. I don't think I'd have been in any rush for that third midfielder, the DM. Don't get me wrong, I'd have loved one more signing in the midfield, in defensive midfield, but one bad season isn't enough for me to write Fabinho off. Nah, he's done too much for the club to be wrote off after one bad season. Especially after his resurgence towards the end of last season where he was really good. And Stefan Bajcetic, he made some absolutely brilliant strides last season. We all got to see what kind of future superstar we have in Stefan Bajcetic last season. I think he's going to be an absolutely superb Liverpool player. And it would have been good to see him learn from Fabinho and come through even more and take that next step. But everything changed with that news coming out of Saudi Arabia. The whole landscape of the summer changed. We need two now. Realistically, we need two midfielders now. I pray to the heavens above that Romeo Lavia signs for Liverpool this week to give me some much needed sanity. I've seen too many of these names flying about and I just need someone that I know is really good to sign for Liverpool. A cheeky little Kefren Turan resurgence, that would tip me over the edge. That really would be the icing on top of the cake. But let me make myself clear, these freshly rumoured players should be nowhere near Liverpool Football Club. Not now, not ever. Could you imagine Manchester City just, yeah, you can have him. We haven't played him at all this season. Good luck with him, lads. Please correct me in the comments, by the way, if you think that I'm wrong, being naive or overlooking something in the players mentioned, but I can't imagine you will. Thanks again for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd absolutely love to hear what you think of these fresh rumours and if you reacted in the same way I did. But thanks as always, have a good one, and I will see you in the next video.